Hey, I unmuted. Hey, that's cool. I just left you up hungry because I'm at this top secret base, and the fewer buttons I push, the better off it is. Welcome to late night chill chat or something, and I didn't know what else to call it, but hey, I got who else? No, the I got to watch in the first few minutes of what words I say, so because
I
you
hear
know
you.
they have all these rules and regulations. So one day they'll probably give me a proctology exam, about everything that was said, done, and whatever else, and hey, it's okay. But hey, folks, I got the great wingman hungry for fun comedy. Yes. Hungry, how are you?
Well, okay. I mean, I'll just jump right in. I'm a little pissed off about something I just discovered 15 minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
Uh, yeah, and it's got nothing to do with anybody in America or anybody on YouTube. Um, I live in a place where it's what you kind of would refer to in America as a gated community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of what you would refer to as condominiums, right?
No,
And
I call that the things that are called rubbers, but anyway, that's a different
yeah,
thing.
nice one, nice one.
But go
But
ahead, yes.
just before anyone else in the chat gets here, and we may get nobody, but that's okay. The thing is that we used to have it was already hard enough when
That's what
there
she
was
said.
yeah there
Sorry,
was
I'm like,
I
let me
know it's
try.
a holdover from the other it's a holdover from the previous stream. I get it.
I
I get
know.
it. It's hard to get it out of your head. It's hard to get it out of your head. But the thing is that we already had a very minimal recycling bin for 3 units, like 3 households.
You're getting worse. You're getting worse. Everything you have, we can keep making jokes about.
Oh, right. I don't even realize the joke I'm making, but the thing is, it was limited enough. And now they took something that was about 3.5 foot tall, 1.5 feet wide at the top, going down to about a foot wide at the base. And now I go out to take out my recycling, and it is the size of a large waste paper basket.
Oh,
What
wow.
the hell?
That's cool.
Yeah, what the hell happened? How are 3 households supposed to use that for recycling every week?
Yeah.
That is bloody ridiculous. That is
Well, hey,
ridiculous.
at least you didn't lose your internet.
Oh,
Because I
that
remember a
that
while back you had a
don't even
controversy, but
say that. Don't even say that. That's probably going to happen next week after you get back. Don't even tempt the
oh,
fates.
that
Don't.
that thing is still. Okay. Well, darn. I thought that meant it was going away, but hey, anyway.
No, it never goes away here. It never goes away here. But the situation is, you have people who live here, but you also have people who rent here. But
Mhm.
no matter what happens around this recycling and garbage area, you always have what the hell are you laughing at now?
Steve,
Yeah,
geez, get a chat room.
right on,
Well,
Maddie's
why
daddy,
not? We
right
can
on.
try to monetize it one day. If I ever decided to go ahead and monetize, Steve, you welcome back. That's what we did. You tried. Damn you, StreamYard. Not StreamYard,
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
Not only did I get a new subscriber earlier tonight, I was at 646. I'm back to 645 again, you
What the
bastard.
hell? Yeah,
Really?
I was up to a full recycling bin, and now I'm down to a waste basket. And if you let's say you're a family with 2 kids, okay, and you got empty juice bottles, you got empty milk cartons, etc. How the hell are we supposed to cope with that? How the hell are we supposed to cope with this? So I'm gonna talk to, and I'm gonna use a code word here, a code word, my ombudsman. And Maddie's daddy probably knows what I mean by that word. And I'm gonna have to contact them. I'm gonna have to take a photo of this damn thing and compare it to what we used to have. All right. And I mean, where am I supposed to put my damn recycling? And I
I,
live here. I pay more money than people who actually rent here for the holidays, and it's kind of pissing me off a little
I
bit.
love the name Ombudsman.
Yeah,
Ombudsman. It
it's a
sounds
good
fun.
name. It's a good
I know.
word. Sounds like a guy who
Ombudsman.
wins at sounds like a guy
Yeah,
who wins at chess every time, doesn't it?
something like that. Either or he's got a big boat.
Yeah, got a big boat, a yacht. He's got a yacht. The ombudsman has a yacht. Absolutely.
Honestly, I'd change it to Ombudsman, though. Then you can talk about
Oh,
butts.
that's like Cinemax circa 1995, but I get
Yeah,
the joke and I
Fridays
like
after
it.
dark.
Bucky's
Fridays after dark.
After Dark.
Oh,
Bucky's After Dark.
why did you throw her out there? She's not even here.
Oh, because she'll do the same thing to me. That's why. She did the
No,
same
what she's
thing
going
to
to do is
me.
about 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to get this nasty DM saying, "Why are you up at going live at 1:30 in the morning?"
Or, you might get a DM in about 5 minutes going, okay, let me on, you son of a
No,
bleep,
I don't
bleep,
think I'll get
bleep.
that. No, what I
No.
might get is it would be more likely in 5 minutes. I was like, I couldn't sleep. Your damn notification woke me up. Go to bed, Dad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She's a good mama, though. She's a good mama and she's a good wife. And
absolutely.
there's
Wade's
nothing
here
wrong
too.
with her.
Hey, Wade, welcome in.
Hello,
Folks,
Wade.
if I
Good to
don't
see
I
you
always
again.
highlight the chats, it's because I'm on the slow computer, which may or may not hit it. This is the place where I was the night when Bucky and Hungry said the clothes dryer was attacking me, right?
Oh, that was horrifying. That noise was horrifying. We actually thought you were in trouble. Yeah, Bucky and I mean, Bucky doesn't even watch horror movies. And we were kind of worried about you for a moment there. It honestly sounded like the kind of horror movie that Hollywood isn't willing to make anymore. And I'm not talking about gore. I'm talking about
Yeah.
sound effects, pacing. It honestly sounded like your life was designed to end on that night.
I was just doing laundry. I was just flipping it
I
around.
know it was scary though.
Wade says he needs to be asleep. Yeah, we probably should be. Well, actually, I should. This guy's it's daytime for you, right? Like about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, 10-hour drive. I don't like the sound of that, Wade. I don't like the sound of that. But I just wanted to thank you for letting me
Well,
before everyone.
Mrs. and I coming back on Monday. We've got about an 8.5 hour drive.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Because
bad.
Friday night we're going to break it up. We're going to go to her sister's house, which will be a little
Okay.
bit over halfway. Then we're going to do the other part Saturday, get there early, and then hopefully be able to hook up with people.
Well, just before we go into that, I just wanted to thank you for letting me rant and rave a little bit about the recycling thing because it's
I love it.
well, the thing is that it's basically a sign of what may come later, if you know what I mean. And so if they're gonna be cutting down on the recycling, what else are they gonna be cutting down on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but leaving that aside, I really respect what you're going to be doing this coming weekend. I really respect that you got to put in that time driving, you and the missus, and I'm really glad you're doing it. I'm really glad you're doing it. I'm glad that Steve is going to be there
Yep.
and other people are going to be there. And I don't want to get weepy waily at this point because
No.
that's not, but it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And I'm glad
Absolutely.
you're doing it.
We're actually looking forward to to meeting a lot of people that we, really put faces. I mean, you see them on camera, but actually to see people, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Not just, not just names or video cameras, but hey.
Well, I mean, there's also what I call real world body language versus on cam body language. So as a credit to Maddie's daddy, sometimes we see him when on Mark's channel or your channel. He's shown himself on your channel as well. And we see the way he moves when he's talking to us as an internet audience. But as he will understand because of his background, if you're still here, Steve, you know that the real body language when you're just being people around people, that's different. And I'm sure he understands what I mean. And body language is a way that we communicate with each other, and it's as important as words. It really is as important as words. So
Well,
I'm glad. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry. Finish what you.
I was done. Go.
Well, as auditors, we look for body language.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly. You interview somebody about fraud, you kind of looking almost like an investigator sometimes. The way you look for nonverbal clues, verbal clues,
right,
everything like that. Sometimes with you do fraud interviews, you ask the right questions. You can see how people react. You look at what are they driving, what are they doing. There's how the lifestyle is. So there's a lot of observation in it.
What they refer to in poker as the tells. The tells. You look for the tells. Yeah, I know what you mean. And Do you ever interview people personally, like face to face? Or do you just look on paper? Do you ever do you ever interview people face to
Face to
face?
face. That's the only way to do it.
Oh wow. Okay. So you're seeing the facial expressions, and
Mhm.
if the shoulders move a little bit, if
Yeah,
they
and it's
shift
even
in their
better,
seat.
even though you have Teams and all the remote stuff, it's better to do it in person. You know, so,
Right.
I mean,
Good.
you know, it's just you look for things and
Mm.
are they covering something up? You know, you just have to do it. Not that we spend a lot of time on it or we're extremely trained to do it, but it's one of the things they tell you to look for the evidences of fraud or fraud could be happening.
Right on. Right on.
So that lifestyle changes, all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty good.
Did you ever have anybody who was stupid enough to try to cover something up and suddenly they had like a $50,000 windfall? You don't have to answer that. I retract the question.
No, no. See, I like to say I like boring. I like boring. I don't want all the super exciting stuff because it makes work for me.
Oh, right on.
But there are people that did some stupid things for a bit. So but it's interesting what they will do.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, I mean that kind of goes into where in the world, right?
Yep.
I mean, there are times you ask these questions and I think this cannot be real. This
Oh, I
cannot
know.
be. How many people we got here with us now?
We got
3,
two
2?
people. Looks like we
All
got
right.
Wade and Maddie's daddy if he's still here.
All
Unless I'm
right.
one of them. But it's okay.
Mm.
We're having fun. We're just chatting. Or like Stu said, get a chat room.
I know, but keep talking.
I'll get to give him a hard time this weekend, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I just
And
hope he and Mark don't turn into like say that they're old and have to go back to the room at like 10 o'clock at night.
well, I mean, you look at
I'm giving
Steve.
him a hard time, by the way.
I
I'm
know.
giving him a hard time, by the way. I am looking forward to seeing these people.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, you know, it's under sad circumstances, but you know, anytime you get a chance to invest time in somebody or meet people, I mean, it's got to be an uplifting thing and a good experience.
Yes, and no, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it. But the situation. Let me rephrase what I was going to say. Once somebody has passed on and it's been more than a week, a lot of what happens after a week is for the people who are left behind. You know what I mean? And us coming to terms with that. And then it is okay to have a laugh. It's okay to have a laugh. Not at the inappropriate moment, but it is okay after on to make a joke and make a joke that the person who has passed on would appreciate, pat the other person on the shoulder and say, "Know what I mean?" And I get it. My God, those are loud chips.
Sorry, I'm stopping.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
I muted it a second ago. But listen, the thing is, you know, I forgot what I was going to say. Loud chips, no, but you know, you do have to move on and things and do it with the right tact, and you know, always look for the positive in things. You know, always.
I agree.
You know, and that's all we can do, just to have fun, do what we can, be respectful. And I think sometimes you honor memories of people by going forward, not staying down where you are, you know.
And then you have to bear in mind what those people would want you to do. And I'm not trying to repeat what other people say, but you know, there's a point where
we're all going to be saying the same thing at certain points, you know. It just there's no way around it.
Yeah. Oh God, jinx. Remember that? You guys in America say that, jinx. You owe me a coke.
Pig and a poke. Pig and a poke and stuff.
Right, but you know, I mean, take a week to show respect, and then that same person, if their soul's looking down on you, might say, okay, it's been 3 weeks, you're starting to make me upset, I can't move on now, right? And I don't mean to sound weepy waily, but there comes a point where you don't want to just be wearing the black shirt or the black dress for 5 years, you know. And I understand where you're coming from. Now, me, I come from the black shirt family. All right. Now, Steve, don't make a joke about that. I'm talking about mourning, where, you know, sometimes we never get over things depending on who we lose. But we're not going to be at a point ever where we're not going to be able to make a joke for the other people that's going to help them and the person who passed on. And that's just a consideration thing. That's just a consideration thing, where I will tell you, Dad, man, if somebody says, oh, they love somebody to death, oh, this person was so important to them, and they spend 30 seconds talking about someone, and then they start going on about how they can make money out of plushies on their channel, I'm not going to believe their grief is that real.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. We try to do what we can to call it out whereas we can, but
yeah,
sometimes it's not worth it. There's also a difference between a late night stream and a daytime stream.
Yeah, absolutely, and because we're talking turkey right now. I mean, let's say a month from now, even though I make that joke, let's say you and the missus hit a point on your channels where you offer plushies of you and the missus, and maybe Ang designs the plushie. All right, do I have a problem with that? No. But if you suddenly came out like 10 minutes after Clobby passed on and said, oh, poor Clobby, by the way, we got plushies, I'd be a little bit upset.
Yep. I would too. I had to drive there and smack you around a little bit.
Right on. Oh, geez. And I hope if Steve is still here, I hope if any chili is served during the service for Clobby or after the service for Clobby, I hope it doesn't have all the stuff he did not like in that chili, Steve. I hope it's just con carne. No rabbit food. Worshipping Clobby.
That's what you do. No rabbit food. We're going to eat meat.
Yeah. And
meat's back on the boys. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Exactly. And I Clobby, he wasn't a big fan of the sea bugs either.
Nope. I can tell Mark. I tell Mark, if we get there, Saturday, I will be willing to eat the pizza if they are.
Well, I think it would be fair for Mark to create an all meat pizza in honor of Clobby, because Clobby would have liked that.
Yeah.
Oh, Max, you had to go there. Max is carrying on the joke from the previous stream.
Max, how are you?
Hey, Max. Robble. Rubble.
Well, Hungry agreed to come on with me. It's the first time we've actually streamed together and really talked like this in months. Many months. Because the bitch is like, won't come around anymore, and I can't get them hungry.
I'm trying.
I'm saying it love, and I am kidding with you. So, okay, yeah, that's all about perspectives too, and commitments and things. So,
but those jokes from an hour ago. I mean, the burger burglar.
Well, that's why they call him the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really funny story.
It would be deceptive advertising if he was after somebody else, or he's called the Pantylurgular or something,
Oh dear. Oh God. I have so many jokes in my head, and I'm not going to say them. But
why not? You might squeeze me. It might actually
Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. You keep talking. And Max, you say something in the chat. Come on, Max.
You keep
Come on.
teasing like something's up, and I don't get it.
You know what?
Yeah.
At the moment, I don't get it either. I
Okay.
just don't get it. Oh, good. You want to read that out from Max?
Yeah. I'm trying to.
By the way, folks,
Mm-hmm.
the internet for either Dadman and I may not be what it's supposed to be tonight. So if we're a bit slow on reading the chats, it's not his fault or my fault. Okay. Situations going on.
Yep. It's live. It's life. You go live when you can. It's harder for me to go on evenings sometimes. Deal with certain things at
especially
night.
the hour where it is for you right now. Yeah, that's absolutely true. So you want me to read this one from Max?
Yeah,
Hey,
go ahead.
bros. Okay, so
Good
Max.
news, hey. Yeah,
bros.
welcome. I just said there. Yeah. So this is okay.
I am arriving on.
Sorry.
What?
Go ahead. I clicked the button wrong. Okay, go ahead. It looks like it's still up.
I am arriving on Saturday afternoon to a place that has cheap gas, but half of the stuff is still closed on Sunday. Yes. Yeah. Right on. Max.
Yeah, a lot of us are still closed. Yeah, a lot of us still have the old Sunday stuff as they do. Burger saying hello to everybody.
Well, a lot of places near where I live, you can go and purchase certain things live on a Sunday, but you cannot have them delivered on a Sunday. We still have a lot of old Easter rules and a lot of old religious rules. And back when I was a kid and a teenager, you could not be open for business on a Sunday. Just done deal. Not allowed at all by law. And yeah, good to see you, Brogues.
That actually makes sense. Though, and I was thinking about it because it reminded me of something the other day, and yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Well, Brogu's here. Hello to everyone. And so I also read this one again. Come on, pop up. Max has said, come on, computer. Well, basically, he's arriving Saturday to place with cheap gas. Otherwise, it's still closed on Sunday. Wow, at Dallas, what's that? Fort Worth, all that by there. I would love to go to Dallas one day, but it just so far it's not happened.
Yeah.
Let's see. We can bring this point up here. Yeah, Max said, I want to keep calling him Mark. I probably should, shouldn't I? You're going to have to find every place on YouTube that serves crawfish about 4 to 6 cents. And just getting us back to the other side, though.
4.4 stars. 4.4 stars. Between Prairieville and Kennar, and hit all of them on a Monday, all the way back to return the rental car.
Prairieville's up where we wrote close to where we're going to be. So
yeah.
But in the meantime, we shall go forth. We shall have fun and everything else that goes with it.
Absolutely. And I wish you and everyone else who's going to be there the absolute best, and I hope it works out to the absolute best. And I'm glad that the people attending are going to be able to attend. I'm really glad.
Absolutely.
But as we said, we can't get too weepy waily on this one. We talked about that earlier. So
hey, I'm eating and streaming. I know it annoys some people, but hey.
And we gotta kind of let that one go.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes if you've been rushed getting home from work, you can't stream, but you gotta wait for the cats or dogs or whatever you're waiting on, and just, I don't know. But hey, when you're a playful puppy and you got hungry biatch, you say, let's go loud, and they say hello.
The Burmese biatch, right? The Burmese biatch, the Burmese cat. Yeah. And also, like, I'll just say to back you up, look, if you don't have somebody who has super sensitive hearing like Mr. A, no problem. But if you have somebody who has super sensitive hearing like Mr. A, then, you know, we got to kind of wait to do the munch. We got to wait to do the munchy because it's very hard on his hearing. Very,
And
very
Grogu,
hard.
yes, I did find it. I mean, they actually got 2 shelves of it.
Hmm.
But I tell you, it seems like, well, maybe you ought to have gone smaller because it just, I had lots of questions about why on that. So hopefully, you know, that's where the questions lie, and don't get private. Or personal. So anyway,
right on.
so crap. Don't remember what happened there. Hey, Maximum. So I am specifically requesting the lowest gas mileage car budget has. If they take a Humvee. I can't English tonight.
If
So
they have an M1 Abrams,
yeah.
I'll take that instead. That's pretty hilarious, Max. An M1 Abrams.
Yeah, sounds hilarious. I wish. No.
You gonna have the 50 cal attached to that, Max, if you can get it? Oh, dear. Oh, Max is on fire tonight. He's just carrying it over from the previous stream. That's great.
Well, I know you must have done a good job last time, and you know, although still learning the new rules and stuff like that, especially the rules that are new to them, but also playing. What do you think? You know, get those type of things ironed out. But hey, you know, we actually talked about some good steak. One thing I didn't realize from you is, did you ever answer the question?
Oh, I did. I did, but I had to make it only half of a joke. So I do like sirloin. All right. So I do like a good New York style sirloin, but honestly, although it sounded like a joke, I do like rump steak. But at times, I do like a Scotch fillet.
Yeah,
I like a Scotch fillet.
Well, either way, Mrs., I'm not leaving you. I will go down with the ship.
All right. You know, it's like you say, Dad, man, you know, when we talk about eggs, etc., it's a lot about texture, and you know, you can get a little bit finicky about food. I can get finicky about food. So when I'm eating a good quality meat, right? I want that texture to be acceptable. And it's not just about the cooking, but it's about the actual Steve knows, because Steve cooks with meat. It's about the meat fibers. All right. You know, and you have the fat content compared to the fiber content, and different cuts of meat are different. There really are.
See, we personally like the outlaw, the ribeye.
Yeah.
Especially now that you can jump to a fortified fort. So it might have to just hold up here.
I mean, honestly, I prefer very lean meat. And I don't like having to cut the gristle and the fat off it. And Steve hates me for saying this, but I honestly, I don't like a fatty taste when it comes to meat. I really don't. And hold on, Max says he'll go down with a ship. Yeah, right on, Max, right on. But I don't necessarily like it overcooked, right? But then again, don't listen to me. I've actually eaten horse meat and liked it. So what the hell do I know? So, and
that was interesting.
I've eaten croc. I got no problem with croc.
Yeah.
I've had rattlesnake. Rattlesnake was good.
My cat did that once and had just thought something was wrong with it, but it turned out they had this thing stuck up in there. My dad ended up pulling it out. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, that was cool
Wow.
though. All right, well, I think we're going to go about 10 minutes more.
Okay.
I'm starting to yawn, so you know how that goes.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, so I tell you, relax, and you guys really make a difference. Emotions repeat itself as if. Wow. I mean, just all kind of stopping things. Yeah, go ahead, Hungry.
Oh, no, I was just reacting to what Max was saying. I understand that everybody but me likes good marbling, and I accept that. Like, I'm the freak, okay? I'm the freak, and I don't like marbling. I really don't like it. I like it to be all meat, no fat. So filet mignon for me is really good. I really like it, but it depends on how it's prepared. I'm not going to eat shoe leather under any circumstances, and you know what I mean by shoe leather. We talked about how well done we do things, but at the same time, I can't go for freshly cut off the cow like the missus is going to go for. And no, I needed a little bit cooked, a little bit prepared.
Yeah.
Max, do not make Vegemite jokes. Not right now. Not right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
he just smiled and handed me a Vegemite sandwich.
Read the next joke. Read the next joke. The last one. That's a good one, Max.
Excellent marbles.
Right. That is a fantastic pun, Max. That is a fantastic pun. And see, Max, as a credit to Max, and this is something that Clobby really loved about Max, Max understands the difference between a pun and just wordplay, because there is a difference. That was, hello, Mora Kitty. Hello.
Mora Kitty, welcome.
Hello.
Good to see you again, Mora. Harry, I'll hold out over there where you are. We're actually kind of throwing a question to everybody in general. Have we had too little or too much right now? Yeah. Some of us like to talk forever, so we have fun, like Hungry, and we, send back the third one ready.
I've never eaten shoe leather, but I have eaten the steak that could have been worn as shoe leather, Max. So, yeah.
Oh, that's too funny. Yes. Now there's some human taking care of their cat. He should show you spread in new.
Meow 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 meow
meow meow. We love meows.
Meow meow. And I will say this, because I know, and the Dad Man and I have talked about this privately, the big difference between puppy people and kitty people. But I hate to say this, it's all about the breed. It's all about the breed. There's a difference between, and I made a joke earlier in the other stream, Dad Man. You know that I don't consider you a Chihuahua. I consider you a Husky, right? I consider you a Husky puppy. Meaning the breed Husky, and I think that's a magnificent breed of dog. And for me, I am not some whiny little Siamese. I am generally more like the Burmese cat that sits there and just looks at you quietly, waits to see what you're going to do, looks at the door, sees if a stranger is going to come into the house, and then decide what I have to do. That's what a good cat does. And sometimes it's a big good cat, like a Maine Coon cat. That's a big damn cat. But you know what? They're loyal and they're quiet. I'm not quiet, but I can be loyal.
No. Never shortage of words. So Max is saying something about, I think he really loves in Southern Cal is the love. Do I love about playing? Max, are you talking about just replaying a field between matches, or is it like looking for wear and time over time? Because usually it takes a while to to get that crew. But then again, you also got to be carried for how many people you carry around. Well, that's all good. But yeah,
That's good. And you know what? Tabby cats are lovely, Moira. Tabby cats are lovely. We call them we call most cats moggies here. Don't ask me to explain a moggie in Australia. But mainly it's a tabby cat. It's a moggie. You gotta have that orange in the fur, Moira. You gotta have that orange in the fur. Yeah, Moira's laughing. She knows.
I know. That's cool. So, all right. Well, we're kind of just going laugh. You know, I got that other thing I've done, so we can take whatever time. It's been a while since we've done a late night stream like this. You know, just you and me.
Yes, it has been too long. But you know, just one more thing for the cats that you'll laugh at. Look, I don't mean to sound a little bit too barbarian, if you know what I mean. But if I'm going to ever have a cat in my house, they have to be a mouser. And you know what I mean by a mouser. So you want to crawl into my bed when I'm trying to sleep and snuggle up against my neck? Mm-hmm. If there's a mouse in the house, you better bring it to me in the morning.
Yep. Oh yeah, don't want anything squeezing on your territory.
And you got to earn your keep.
Yeah,
you got to earn your keep.
Well, folks, I think we're going to go ahead and end the show right now. Hungry? Right. Does that sound good for you? I just wanted to go live a little bit. We had a chance to talk. Yeah. Say hi to everybody.
That's fine. Well, let's go 5 minutes more. Just
okay, Moira says she's a tabby cat, nothing fancy. Hey, don't need to be fancy. You know, I like the cat that you can just sit there and stroke it, and it is ready for you, wanting your attention. I will say, Corn, I think, is a bit more. I don't know, Corn. I'm talking Corn. I was thinking, never mind. What hell was Corn for? I think I had this taco deal on my brain the other night. Back to food again. Yeah, well, I had a dinner with Dad Man last night. It was just a simple stream at about 7 o'clock. We had an amazing turnout. People come in. They did stuff and all. We talked about what I was eating, what they were eating. And it was a real fun time of engaging. And we talked about, having to get the missus going again and my channel. And really with her doing some of these things, it's like, want to get the word out for people to really enjoy her and come over to watch it out. So one thing I really do love about Southern California is the Mexican grocery stores, or really any grocery store where you can buy enough parts and parts of the cow, laugh out loud, to put it back together. Wow. I want to get one of these blow torches from the car, I always did the thing of waiting on them to decide where to land everybody.
Right on, Max. Right on.
Yep, exactly. All right, so let me see real quick as we go to wrap up.
No, Max, just because we like the jokes and we don't want to get too weepy waily, Max made a really good joke about 3 comments down.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I know it's a slow system you're dealing with right now.
I'm just jumping around, so I got to make sure I don't get kicked out of StreamYard. Otherwise, you're going to be in charge.
Oh, hell no. Take your time. I do not want to be in charge. I am a lieutenant, not a general.
You're the modern general.
You are the admiral. I am just a squid. To use a Navy joke. I'm just a squid.
Wow. It's kind of funny. I'm trying to get my screen back up. It's like, how do I do this? There we go. All right, now it's back. Sorry about that. I had to do things 3 times slower and be deliberate over here.
It's okay. I mean, it's wonderful that Max is just taking advantage of your disadvantage. Abacus. And the thing that's great about Max, I know he would not.
Wait. I'm not going to use cats on a catapult. I love cats.
You saw the joke.
Yeah.
And the mousenaries. The mousenaries. I love that. That's a great joke.
Wow.
Oh God! I mean, and the other thing too is the abacus. The thing, just to compliment Max here, Max, we know you would not make an abacus joke without having to have used between the age of 5 and 15. You probably used an abacus at some time, didn't you, Max? You had to play around with an abacus. We know you did. We know you did.
Yep. That's funny.
Did you ever have to use an abacus?
No. Nope, I didn't. But
Really?
I mean, how hard can it be?
It's not that hard, but it's fun. It's fun. It's actually very fun. It's the only thing I like about basic arithmetic is the abacus.
I'm going to say that. Is that the first thing you like from Argentina? Wow.
Yeah. Good one. Oh, and by the way, Brogues, it's we're coming up on 4:30 p.m. here. We're coming up on 4:30 p.m. I would agree.
Right. Mm-hmm. What's up?
I'm agreeing with what Brogues is saying here.
Yes. Well, Max is saying if I speed up a little, he'll make a 286 joke.
I hear that.
All right. So what's the joke? And we're going to go ahead and wrap up with that.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, welcome. It would not be a squirrel stream without drama like this. But hey, Snell Messiah's up. Good morning.
Snail. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Like I said, I we talked to do about this and whether or not to do it and all this, but I would like to do more of these late night streams. And thanks for bearing with me, folks. Trying to get the energy back. I hit the wall. I just felt it about 5 minutes ago. So it's like you say, don't overdo it. We've been going about 45 minutes, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And Maura Kitty's here. I mean, in terms of new people, of course, we got Max Redstone here. So, and of course, Mark Davis, he's here, and so was many of our good friends. So, hey, all right, Hungry. I appreciate you tonight coming on for a second time. Everybody out there, Brogu, Max, Maura Kitty. Let me get everybody here. See, because tonight. Wait a second here. Brogu was asking. He always keeps forgetting. Are you guys ahead or ahead of us here?
It is a Thursday for me, so I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead. I'm ahead of the United States. I wouldn't say
it's Thursday at midnight, roughly, or Thursday at 12:30. So you do have the advantage.
Yes. So yeah, and it gets more accentuated when the daylight savings things comes into account. So sometimes I'm coming on to your show at noon, and previously I'd be having to come on at 10 a.m. my time.
We can still do that if we want to, but those are priorities at the moment. So, well, we got 7 people. That always happens, but folks, I do hit the wall. I can feel it, Hungry. My eyes are starting to get heavy, and it's like, that's probably meaning I'm about to go to sleep soon. So, needing to go. So, folks, I do want to do more of these. So, Hungry. I hope that things work out. And you, Buddy Hepburn here.
Hey, buddy, prog rock brother.
Yeah. Good evening, buddy. Snell Messiah. I know normally I don't, but look, it's 2:00 in the morning here, and just one time I just broke the
Bad
rules.
Banana. That's your new nickname, Bad Banana.
Hell no, you don't get to say it, bitch. You know how that goes.
I should not have allowed you to start getting addicted to calling me bitch. I called you bitch once, and you're like, "Oh, that's mine now." I'm gonna call you bitch forever.
What was it doing? You keep sneaking under me on that stream earlier. Yeah, you go on and come right back in, and I know, but the missus spot to look at my butt side, but so yeah, exactly. She can call me Bad Banana. Hell, my dad man Steve is not just her. Lady V Elements and Bucky's Crafting can call me Bad Banana if they want to. Those are the people that can call me Bad Banana. How's that?
Well, I will never call you Bad Banana, but I will occasionally call you Naughty Cavendish. You don't get that joke, do you?
Who the hell what's the hell Cavendish? Is that some kind of jelly dish somewhere?
It is a breed of banana. The
Well,
Cavendish banana.
Why don't you call it banana hammock? You know?
Oh, yes. The banana hammock. I wore those so often when at Bondi Beach and other major
stop it,
beaches in
Max. No. That was part of my strategery. I didn't need a Kriegsmarine. Yeah, I don't need the friggin' Kriegsmarine. What did they do for Germany anyway in the end? Nothing. What's the point of a bunch of boats go under the water? You still lose the war without the ground troops.
Yeah. Max, I am not making any jokes about any historical names tonight. I'm not doing it.
Although Max was around when I got kind of I at Feliciano's last week. I told him, just call me anything, whatever. I was even called George once, and so he jumped on it, and now I'm George Man Walking.
Well, I get called Clobby on occasion. Ha.
I love it.
Laffy Taffy. We never had that here, but you had that in the United States, didn't you? Laffy
Still
Taffy?
do.
Really?
Still do.
Good.
I'm a big fan. Well, folks, we will go ahead and wind it up there. We made it at 46 minutes. We at least got 45 minutes in, Hungry.
Yeah, not bad.
So let's go. And we're just a random thing. So thanks for joining us. We got to see Snell Messiah. Yes. Yeah, that was new from the stream earlier. We didn't see him. So, hey. All right, folks. Everybody, y'all have a great day, great night, and everything else where you are. This probably will be the only stream for today. If I do anything later, maybe with the missus. Just depends on what we got going. But everybody, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button and share out the channel with everybody so we can hit 580 streamer, 600, 650. We're trying to get to 650. It's like, go help us. We can get there with your help. All right, everybody, y'all have a good night. Yeah, call him Laffy Taffy. Everybody, good night, Mighty Mollusk. Oh, that's I'm talking. Damn it! Now you're gonna be Snell Messiah, Hungry.
Son of a bitch.
I know. You're so popular. You need that spinning head thing of the mayor, Charlie, and the Nightmare Before Christmas, dude. Dang. Anyway, but hey, for today, it's still Wednesday. Yes, it's still Wednesday. The great state of California. All right. I know it wasn't you, but I would do this. I mean, I still do it. I call him Hungry. I call him Clobby at times. I call him whatever dinner. And I even sat there and figured out, who is this guy?
At least you never called me Bucky. Because then Bucky would have to kill you.
Probably kill you for getting in my head like that. So. Anyway, everybody, have a great night's sleep, and we will catch you tomorrow or whenever the next time is. Thank you so much, and talk to you later. Bye, all.
Sweet dreams.